All right, so the goal here is to create essentially a plastic circle, right? I have all of these pieces, um, 12 strands in total. Each strand has 16 sections, and I'm not going to be able to make a full, 360-degree circle based on the fact that each, you know, side is its own degree, because um, it would have a 23/24 foot diameter. Okay, 24-foot diameter and a 37-foot circumference. Like, that is way too big for me to be working with. So I'm going to work with these in order to try and create a circle, but fudge it a little bit. The big problem that I'm running into is the fact that so the way these things fit together, right, is that we have the male side here with the prongs and the female side over here with the slots. Okay, each section is essentially held together with copper wire, and the copper wire creates a really loose form of support. It helps it hold shape, but it doesn't really hold it together, right? And so one of the things that I'm noticing is that I actually need to have some sort of bridge in between each section that will help it hold shape, but also give it some kind of rigidity. The length of this, I initially had like 20 feet of copper that I slid all of these pieces on and then tried to kind of bend them around. But one of the big things that I found was that the weight of the plastic actually made it fold and bend in different places. And unfortunately, because these things don't really click together, they only really slide, is that they would just fall apart from its own weight. So the thing that I'm looking for right now essentially is a supporting internal structure. And I don't really want to go with wood just because that's going to be a lot of effort to build. But I will build it if I absolutely have to, but I don't want to do that, because it's just, honestly, I don't want to put that much effort into it. Anyways, though, that's where I'm at. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of me creating this is. All I know is that I need to do it, but I don't really understand why I'm doing it. The other aspect of the wood, if I was to create an internal wooden structure, would be that if you notice, the only type of wood that I really have are these 1x2s. And well, they're almost 1x1s, but they're not quite square. But essentially I have these 1x2s, and the internal things right here are actually really square. And so what I would have to do is I'd have to essentially rip all of these to a square thing, and then figure out how to notch, how to attach, how to secure. I mean, there's always the possibility that I could make a wooden circle and then put this on the outside, attach it, and then pull the wooden circle out. And I could definitely do that with the amount of plywood that I have, or even, you can't really see it very well, or even this stainless steel that I have over here. I'm not entirely sure in what direction I'm going to go with this, though, and that's part of the problem. So this is actually really great just to get my ideas out. Yeah, we'll see.